Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, and yeah, so exciting news, This beauty is finally done. Let me just move my camera up so you can get a better view of this beautiful panel. Tapestry crochet. Finally did it. So now I am starting the other side. I've gotten through at least 3 rows now. Let me pop up my photo of the pattern, and it's going to be very matchy. See, we got another sunshine. I do love this part in here, and it's slightly different but slightly the same. So that is what I am doing here. Let me get back to the row I was on. Well, I'm so glad you're here today to hang out while I do a few rows of this. Yay! Alright, I'm ready to rock and roll. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. I just got off of pattern searching. I have a birthday for my son coming up here, and I am looking for what to make him. I have about 5 or 6 things already set aside, and if I can get through at least a couple of them, I'll be happy. If I can get through all of them, I'll be ecstatic. A couple of them are really small, so it's going to be interesting, and one of them is going to be honestly a crazy adventure, because again, it's another creature that or character that does not have readily available patterns. So, you do what you gotta do. I mean, the shredder has turned out pretty cool. I still have to finish sewing those little things on his arms, but that's really minor, and I'm just not very crazy about how they're not staying where they're supposed to. I feel they're kind of loose, so I'm just taking my time. And I just don't feel like sewing. Crochet is way more fun. And there we are. So I will be starting a blitz of amigurumis very, very shortly. I have to take one pattern in particular and go write it all down, simply because my computer is warning me that it doesn't like the web page it's on. So that will be something I'll be doing this afternoon. And yeah, today feels like a day of crochet. I have been cleaning like crazy. I've turned things upside down. I'm moving stuff around. Yesterday, after I put everything back after steam cleaning the dining room, I came into my room and I cleaned all that, put away like 5 loads of laundry, made my bed. When I say make my bed, I mean my sheets don't quite fit my mattress. So at least twice a week, I have to take everything off my bed and fix my sheets, or else I'm sleeping directly on my mattress, which is not in the best shape. So it is definitely something I have to keep up on. And with the 1,000,001 stuffies that my daughters love to collect, I have to take everything off, put them back on, because I have a barrier of stuffed animals keeping my children's from hitting their heads on my headboard, because we all know kids aren't careful. Well, some are. I'll take that back. That's a pretty terrible generalization. So these rows are just straight up red. I'm not going to be doing it exactly like the other one, because we're going to pretend that, this is a slightly different view, slightly different moment. Oh, look, there's a deer over there. We'll take a picture of that. Oh, look, there's a guy with a gun on a horse. We'll take a picture of that. Kind of weird, but sure. Definitely got that whole Wild West feel with the reds. The red is definitely very prominent in the packaging of this game, so that is definitely A+. It's just that this red here, the lightest of the 3 reds I have in here, I have very little left. So I think I'm going to play up this a little more, so it's a bit further down. Yeah. And then that lighter red will be really like null and void down here, like just tiny bit. Oh, I gotta pull that, don't I? Oh yeah, I know what that is. That is one of those, is it? That's that brown felting again. I was like, oh no, I didn't pull a color through. No, you pulled it just fine. It's just that is not. Oh, sorry, I thought that fluff was my yellow tearing or something over here, and I was just like, no, it hasn't even been put on the pillow, and it's already doing that. That's not good. Whew, glad it wasn't. So this is going to be 93 stitches by 93 rows. It's not really. It's a big project. I'll say that. This is a big pillow to put behind your back, so you want it to be sizable. There we go. And I am doing much better this time because I did count it out the way I did finally on the other one, where I counted my 93 and I know which end is my end. That is the end of this particular row where the green and purple are together. Just makes it easier for me to see if they're all purple. And then I couldn't for some reason, it just wouldn't stand out to me at all, so I put the green one on there just to give me a reminder that is where the 3, because 93 is a weird number, but it works. It is roughly about the size of the pillow that we're recovering. I love that pillow so much. It's so comfy. And my husband was having a really nice time with it, but I noticed that the material was disintegrating, because it is a pillow I made over probably 28 years ago, something like that. And I didn't have a sewing machine or anything at the time, so everything on it is hand stitched, and the material it's been through the ringer. It's been around, and now the material is starting to disintegrate in spots, become weak. Some of my older pillows are like that. I have a body pillow that the body pillow itself is just fine, but the pillowcase that it's in really is not doing that great. So I gotta make a new pillowcase for that at some point. But I got a lot of other projects I'm on the go with right now. So I'm just marking off this line so I remember that it's done. Okay, we chained 1, and we're going to turn our work and go back the way we came. I can actually turn that off. I really don't want to waste my battery on that one. Because whenever I charge this phone here, it lights up when it's done, and it'll just keep doing it every 5 minutes. It'll light up, and it always ends up I have to do it overnight because I always forget to charge it. It's not my main one I use for communication. I just use it for my patterns and pictures, and I think I have maybe 1 game on there that I very rarely play. I just love the pen feature, so that way if I decide to get a different phone, which I'm heading towards in the next year or 2, because my phone's starting to become obsolete. I can't even get banking apps to work on it right now, so it tells me I'm pretty done. And my port, it kind of acts up. I'm just going to check my sound there. Yeah, okay, we're still good. It doesn't work the way it should anymore. That's okay. I bought it secondhand, and I'm using it till it's completely dead. Alright, my little visitor came in and left. Alrighty, I'm going to I do love this 4.0 millimeter. I am really excited about these. I know I talk about it a lot, but I am excited about these nice hooks. They work very well for me, and they fit my hand super nicely. I'm quite comfortable now. At first, it was a little bit tricky. I mean, the first night my hands were a little fatigued. I only did it for a few minutes and just to try to make the thickness and weight of it make sense in my brain. And now it's super comfortable, easy to deal with, and I'm really, really getting nice stitching with it. I really am happy with them. And my hands aren't fatiguing. I'm not feeling tired, and I don't feel like I'm really squeezing my hand super tight. Like, you know, the really thin ones, you're squeezing really tight right there. I haven't found that. So we're going to see how the 3.5 holds up for a full amigurumi project. I'm a tiny bit nervous because the one lady was saying that hers snapped on her. But we'll see how it goes. My wrist has been extra sore. But I mean, like yesterday I was up and down. I cleaned our rug underneath my dining table with a scrub brush. One of the dishes ones. I have one that I use for the patio and other things like that. So it's not really dirty. It's not a dishes one. It's meant for things like that. Because I know our patio, it really gets really dirty. We're in a corner and all the dust comes into my apartment and on my patio. So mops don't work. All I end up doing is just pushing around black dirt, and it makes it look so bad. And when it dries, oh, it's just awful. And then I have to throw away the mop every time, so it's really not worth my time. And the thing is way too big for me to do on my hands and knees. So scrub brush isn't my favorite, but it definitely helps. And I do give it a really good rinse when it's done, and I just used it on the dining room throw rug we have under the table, and got off a bunch of Play-Doh and all sorts of stuff. Like, the rug's doing its job. It catches a lot. I even found a little diamond from some spilt diamond art. Not mine. It was one my youngest daughter was doing. Whew, I almost said her name. Trying my best to keep my kids' names off my channel. I just don't think they should really have that much to do with it. Like, telling little stories about what they think of crochet is one thing. I just don't like the idea of sharing too much info about them and their names especially. And that's okay. Okay, another row down. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Nice stitching. Super easy to do. And I'm only saying that because we haven't gotten around to any color changes. Because, you know, it's going to be a tangly mess. That is interesting right there how that's going to work out. I'm going to have to get that orange in there too. So it'll match, but not match. It'll look like it's in pretty much the same area, and like somebody got two different photos very near each other. Two very different feeling photos. But I am quite excited with how this is working out. Okay. Ooh, I was going through some other crochet YouTube channels, and oh, what is her name? Give me 1 second here while I open up her page here. I've got my computer just full of stuff right now. Let's see, she was probably this one. No, that's the, okay. That is from the creator, Complicated Knots. Complicated Knots. And she did a little anglerfish. And my daughter is still wanting to do her aquarium. So I haven't been working on that so much in the last few weeks, month or more. And yeah, I just found an anglerfish. So I guess I'm going to have to get on that. But that's going to be some tiny stitching with like the 2.0. 2.5? It was 2.0. I'm sure it was the 2.0. Yeah, I need to finish off one fish. I've got it mostly finished. I just have to finish off a fin and add some eyes. And then it's done. But it's just been sitting here beside me on my bed, right beside my pillow where I sleep. And just like, I'm comfortable with it there. It's a good place for it. But yeah, anglerfish. Gonna have to do that guy up. She loves the blobfish. She calls them blobby blobberfish. And she's a big fan of that. And she's already challenging me for the next thing, which is Minecraft characters and animals and all sorts of stuff from Minecraft, because we've been playing a lot of Minecraft around the house. The two younger ones really are enjoying Minecraft, and my oldest one, who's an original Minecrafter, he's gotten back into it too, because we're all playing together on different devices, but playing the same game, building in the same world. My 4-year-old just asking me a few minutes ago if I could turn on my Minecraft so she could play with me, but I'm really feeling crochet today. Got a bunch of things to work on. Not super exciting. I'm going to start getting inspired and looking at new patterns. New to you patterns anyways. Not necessarily a brand new, like, hot off the presses. They are. Just nice and easy, smooth riding. So I'm probably just going to have to hang this on the back of my... Oh, and I'm just going to show you this for the fun of it. All of these need to be put away. So that's going to be a fun adventure. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye!